This is my review of that time I was reincarnated as a slime. Okay, so in this episode, Rimuru is going on to go help out Gabiru and his army of people when he meets up with Gabiru's sister, whom they save, bring back from the brink of death, and on the chieftain's behalf, she forges an alliance with Rimuru and his people, and they go in to help Gabiru, who is in the midst of fighting the orc army and gets surrounded, but challenges the orc general to a one-on-one match, and despite his best efforts is unable to actually defeat the orc general until, with the help of Ranga and the Kaijin, the entire orc army is wiped out. And Ranga during this summons a giant cyclone storm that just rips most of the army to pieces and evolves into a Tempest Star Wolf as opposed to a Tempest Wolf, and becomes stronger and gains a second horn. So kind of cool. But anyway, we also learn that during all this, Sui has been sent in to save the chieftain and single-handedly defeats all the orcs that were making their way toward the chieftain, saves the chieftain, and reveals what happened. And then the chieftain realizes that it was the right choice to allow them to assist. Meanwhile, Gelmud has been watching this entire thing, and we finally do actually meet him, and he is the Plague Doctor guy. We finally do meet him in present. He has been watching this whole thing along with Laplace with his little crystal ball thing that he has when he's confronted by Trainee, and she throws him out, and then realizes later that what's actually happening, and realizes he has to do something to stop whatever's happening, or he'll be killed anyway. And that's mainly where the episode ends. And we finally do get a shot of the Orc Lord, who is kind of just a regular orc, but he has a giant gem in the middle of his forehead. So, you know, Ranga evolved in this, so that's mainly what happened. But also, the entire orc army has been destroyed in a matter of seconds, leaving the orc Lord and two of his generals, I think. But yeah, not much of the orc army is left. There's only like a handful. The Kaijin and Ranga were able to destroy 90% of the army in a fraction of a second. So yeah, it's definitely going to end poorly for the Orc Lord, and I'm assuming Gelmud is going to show up during the battle and do something to solve the whole problem of there now being stronger monsters, stronger than the Orc Lord, somehow in his forest. And yeah, as I said, I'm pretty sure Gelmud was planning this from the beginning, and that's why he sent Laplace, and I'm assuming that now he's just realizing that this is going to come back to bite him if he doesn't do something. So, yeah. That's really it. Also, Rimuru didn't do shit during any of this. He was just fluttering on with little dragon wings, watching the entire thing unfold, and was just waiting for his people to actually destroy the entire orc army. So, you know. And also, during this entire thing, he's just contemplating not pissing them off and hoping they'll be friends and all that, which they probably will be. But yeah, yeah, Dreamer didn't do anything. He just floated there and waited for everybody else to do something, and then he just decided to target the Orc Lord directly once the Orc General was dead. So yeah, there's not much to this. I mean, also Gabiru, we learned, is pretty strong, but I think he either overestimated himself or underestimated the orcs, or probably a combination of both, and that's why he ultimately got his ass handed to him by the orc general. Yeah, I don't think he was expecting the orcs to suddenly be able to gain their abilities and all that by eating the corpses and stuff. But yeah, he realized too late what their abilities were, and realized too late just exactly what he was up against. So yeah, maybe Gabiru should just not. He should just not. So, anyway, if you guys have seen this episode, that time I was reincarnated as a slime, what did you guys think? Let's get a discussion going in the comment section down below, or over on my Discord server, link in the description. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, hit that like and the subscribe button. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also check out my Patreon in the description below as well, because you get access to a bunch of different perks depending on what tier you pledge to. and it helps me make future videos like this one. So be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below as well, and help me fund future videos and maybe get some rewards for that yourself. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.